Okay. Lewis. Anything else in this room? Did I miss something?
Even in her 90s.
Oh.
Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Huh. She also lived a long life, right? She, can't really tell which year it is, but she got pretty old.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I mean, that is some pink. I mean, they committed to the color big time. I mean, look at that carpet. Okay. Can I open it with the same key? I can. There's a secret in the bathroom. It's the Okasamba bedroom. Psh, Benjamin, don't spoil it. Carpet in the bathroom. Big no-no. That's true. I agree with that. Kinda...
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Okay. Oh, I can...
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. I mean, that's a small little secret. Cute and painful. That should be the tagline for the
Sven gave Sam
channel.
an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Okay, so it's kind of like a... Yeah, be a nightmare to clean, be good for getting out the shower, no slips, trips, or falls. Sure, but you also always make the carpet wet, and I don't even want to know what kind of bacteria will grow when the carpet is constantly wet and moist. So what do we have here? Carpet in a moist place is really bad. Just imagine all the dirt and mold that thing is cultivating. Oh, yeah. That's Milton, so he... Where do we come out here? I like that all these rooms are so interconnected with these small hidden paths. Okay. So that is closed off. Fort Calvin. Who's Calvin? Okay, that is Calvin. Okay. And Liz joined the... Oh, we can go up here. I didn't see that the first time. That's pretty cool. To command center. That is a cool room. I would have loved that as a kid. Imagine you have your bed here and then you can climb up here. You have like your little observation station there, the command center. That would be awesome. Is that a Buzz Lightyear ripoff? I guess. Okay, but it doesn't seem like we can do anything in here. Fort Sam. Who's... So that's... Calvin and Sam lived in the same room. There's also a camera.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, okay. Can we... Oh. Oh, oh. What is this? Oh. Oh. Look at this. Oh, up. Did they just lock each room when the inhabitant died and build a new one for each new member of the family? So I'm not sure, but as far as I understand, once I think Milton disappeared or died, the mother, which should be Dawn, closed off all rooms. So that was the point where they closed everything off. But I'm not sure if the other rooms of the deceased family members were closed off before. But it sounded to me like the mother is responsible for like shutting everything down. Yeah, because also we heard that Edie liked to visit the room of Molly, but couldn't after our mother closed every room.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Okay, so what's... Ooh.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh. They're on a swing.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, he swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh no. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about... Oh,
But that day,
no.
he finally made up his mind to do it.
No, that is a bad idea, kids.
I told him going around was impossible.
No.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
No.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh no.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oof. Also, the the music is so
Calvin's
great.
story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, Wintermon, that is how I feel right now. That is horrible. Okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Okay, so, yeah.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I can see that. Where are we
The
going
passages
now?
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I think we can go there, but can we go here? Where are we now?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I tuned in 5 seconds ago, and this game already too eerie for me. Welcome to the stream, Catalyst Paradox. How are you doing? And yeah, this game is very eerie. It has very beautiful music, and the choice of colors in the game is very bright and cheery. But at the same time, the stories we hear are pretty dark and gloomy. And very eerie, just as you said. Hope you're having a good day, Catalyst Paradox. Thank you for stopping by. Swan Lake. story make you feel really uneasy? Yeah. Like, even that thing with the swing just seconds ago, it was like you knew what was happen. And I'm having a good cup of coffee, which is like a good day. Oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, the music now is tense. Like all the LPs on the ground. More teal. Ugh, I don't want to know how old that one is. Happy birthday, Barbara. Let me see. Barbara. So that is the sister of Calvin and Sam and Molly.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
But Catalyst, that reminds me. I need some coffee as well. Is Edith pregnant? You mean if she has like a pregnancy belly? I mean, could be. Could be. Could be, actually. That's a good point. Kind of looks like it, because, I mean, could be. If you know that, don't tell me, of course, but could be the case. That might also be the motivation why she comes here with the whole family curse thing. That she's like worried about her unborn child. Something like that. Reaching the history of your own family is very interesting. My father did it someday and found an old diary of his grandfather who fought in the First World War. The thing he wrote there were quite strange. There were literally days where he said, "Good weather today. 500 men died in battle." It seemed like nothing was worth anymore. Yeah, I imagine that is very, very interesting. Especially because it's such an unthinkable feeling to be in a war like that, and like your comrades around you die, and like 500 men died in battle, but the weather was good, so it becomes normal, the horror of war. And I also know, I mean, I'm from Germany, so looking up the past in your family is usually not a good idea, because you only find out horrible things. And there are a lot of not really in my generation, but like one generation before, like the generation of my parents, when they were looking up like old diaries or something like that of their grandparents. The grandparents were like in the age where they were basically in the main age for being in the army or something like that, and there are a lot of people who found out quite shocking things about their grandparents that they never would have thought, because they only knew them as the caring, loving grandparents, and then all of a sudden you find out like your grandfather was working in the concentration camps for the Nazis or something like that. So that is something that was very shocking for a lot of people. For me, my grandparents were way too young to I think they were, let me think, they were like 10, 12 around World War II. So they didn't really understood what was going on there. Just that it was horrible and that there was war. So I barely knew my grandmother. It's the same when someone goes, I pee in the shower, like it's a thing everyone does. I found out recently that I'm apparently a descendant of one German Baron, Hans Christian Groff. Well, I mean, are you from Germany or are you from somewhere else, Sashi? Because if you're from somewhere else, it's even more special. But yeah, it's interesting to look those kind of things up. But also, you never know what you find out, right? It might shatter the image you have of your grandparents. You're from the US, okay?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Okay.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
What?
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Do I have to do it now? Yeah, I had to do it.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
So I'm doing that now. Oh! Oh, holy fuck. Oh no! Oh no, I don't want to go.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh no! Oh! Jesus, I scared myself.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The Hookman killer. Let's try. Hooah! Yeah. Bring it on.
The old fridge rattled
What?
and grew still.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh dear. She said. Oh! Right on the nose. That's what you
Barb,
get.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Weirdo.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Okay.
Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh no, no. Can we? Oh no! Why is there a skeleton? Stop it, Walter. Oh, is it here?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished.
What?
But his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
What?
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh no! It's the hooker. Yes. Close the door.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Can
Okay,
we?
Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Exactly.
She played her part beautifully.
Can we please turn into a goddamn cat again?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
I mean,
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
yes! Kill him! Oh!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Let's finish him. What?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What? No!
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
That is
Barbara,
not nice.
dream come true.
What? That's no dream.
She saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
What?
She was going to be famous.
What?
And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But
What the fuck?
unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
What?
Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Well, you get a ponder for that one. Holy fuck. What? And why would you keep that story about your dead sister?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
It is a bad time story, not a bad time story. I mean, ugh. Can we please leave this place? I mean, why are we even here? Are we pregnant? Why would we go here when we're pregnant? That's not a place for an unborn child. I mean, come on. How did I get here? I don't think I'd buy that comic. No! Especially not if it's your sister in the story who got killed. I mean, I like the house. I don't like the story of the house.
Mom doesn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh yeah, for sure. Swoop. Where are we now? Hey, Just Parks! Welcome to the stream again. How are you doing today? It's a Jazz. Yay! Hope you're doing great. I am currently peeing my pants. That's just how I like to spend my Sundays. It is really nerve-wracking, I have to say. I feel a bit tense. I'm doing well. Enjoy is an interesting term for this. It is a good game. It is a great game so far, but I mean, enjoy.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Yeah, we heard about that. Oh, can we go in?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. More coffee. I might need.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
We loved this game. Messed me up a bit, but I loved it too. Yeah, I'm starting to see evidence for that. I can see that happening to me.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
What's this? You sitting there going for a pee? Well, I don't want to move because it's dark in my apartment and I'm scared. And welcome to the stream, Violet Carter. Welcome back. How are you doing? Nice of you stopping by. Only watched the playthrough, but yeah, it's a special gem. Yeah. Special gem, yeah. So now we know that we have to turn it like crazy and then we go into... and why would we ever go into the basement after finding out about those stories? Okay... No! One... More turning. More turning. Aha! I wonder if we could have done that from the beginning if we already knew that. You cried on stream with this one. Oh Jesus. Maybe I want to play it like okay, no podcast version. That was the I am scared I make a podcast out of this alpha. You had ice cream? I scream a lot. Stop it.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Well... Oh, no.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Packages. Maybe she was a drug lord?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Kind of depends. What's in the box?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? It's very dark.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Is Walter Batman? Are we entering the Bat
She
Cave?
said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Or are we just entering a Bat Cave? Your ringtone is so good and good you don't want to really pick up and stop the song. So what do you have as your ringtone? Yeah, they are a special place. Great. Now we find that Grandma Edie was trafficking cocaine over the border.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
That is very special, Pork Choppy.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
I think it's every one of you are batshit crazy. But that's just me. Maybe I think it's not normal to have a fucking bat cave under your house that was brought over from Norway. It's a fucking painting. Oh man. Now. I'm a bit agitated, Vingemon, okay? That is so creepy. They are Norwegian. That is how they are.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
For what?
On that first day, after the shaking started...
He lived there for
I think I
30
survived.
years? That's how a Fallout game starts. Not...
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel
Can you
normal.
imagine eating canned fucking peaches for 30 years? I mean, and also not only eating them, but like drinking them like a shot.
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
I mean, at least with all the peaches, he doesn't
I'm
die
done
of scurvy.
waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Oh, you lived in Norway for a year? Koala? That's pretty cool. Also, quick reminder that there is a game giveaway today. Wait. Just for the people who might have joined, it's God Eater 2 Rage Burst. I have no idea about the game, to be quite honest. However, looks like an anime JRPG, action RPG, something like that. You can check out the Steam link, and if you want to try the game, if you want to check it out, if you are interested in it, just type an ! Rage, and you will enter the draw. Okay, so now open that. Oh, Violet Carter entered. Let me quickly have a look if everything worked. H. Bastian as well. Let me see. Yes, both of you are in the draw. I will draw the winner at the end of the stream and will PM you the Steam key. So if you are on my Discord, I will PM you on Discord. If you're not, I will just send you a PM on Twitch, and then you can... What are we raging for? I forgot this wasn't a Miro stream for a second. We're not rioting, Wintermong. We are raging. I had to be very careful about Miro's copyright there, so we are raging around here. Just so you know.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Okay, so he
Whatever
was
killed Barbara.
down there 30 years after Barbara died, basically. And then, when his canned peaches ran off, he decided to go out. That is the thing that is happening right now. And you want to tell me this family is normal?
And Molly.
And I thought Cthulhu Molly was crazy.
And Calvin.
Oh, there's a hammer. But what is this? Did he dug that himself, or was it already there? Well, that's...
Maybe this is all a mistake.
It's hammer time.
But I need to stop living the same day.
Yeah, that could be fucked up.
Even if it kills me.
What? Oh, so... okay.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
So he ventures out and gets run over by a train.
Especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
He really gets run over by a train immediately. Holy fuckaroni.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Should have chose another way out.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Can we go down there?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Okay.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
An uncle under your house? I would want to know if there's an uncle under my house.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
I mean,
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
can't go in that direction.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Aha, so maybe
I
she
heard
is
the stories
pregnant.
for myself
Maybe two? Or does she mean
and found out what happened to everyone else.
her missing brother? I'm so confused by the game.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Maybe they just have, like, LSD in their water. Walter. 1952 to 2005. Okay. Yeah, maybe
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Where are we going now? I think Björn is a very
Maybe it'd be better if
popular
all this just died with me.
Norwegian name. Maybe all their heads have mercury. Possible.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Know about your family. So maybe we are pregnant and she's like finding out about the family to write it down for her child. Something like that, maybe.
And the history you're a part of.
But do you really want to give your child this story? About Cthulhu?
Though to be honest, I
Grandmothers?
feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
There's something out there, like a little platform, right? And there's also this red glowing light. Maybe that's where the original house went down? Maybe? I mean, what's... It's beautiful here, but... I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
And when you look at the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Oh no, she thinks she's not going to meet the child. Yeah,
Any
that
of it seems possible.
that could be. That could be the case, yeah. That she starts to believe in the curse, wants to find out more about it, and maybe like warn her child with an uplifting message like "You will
We've
die."
been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
What? No, we're not going to the cemetery. No, no. I'm taking the bike and get the fuck out of here. no, we're going to the cemetery, aren't we? Oh.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Oh.
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh. So that's the pet cemetery. Are we now in a Stephen King novel?
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Can we
Sven
please
built the
not?
house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Okay, so that's the gravestone from Molly Finch, the Cthulhu grandma. Calvin Finch, the one who flew out of his swing. It is kind of cute, but it's also pretty creepy. And we have Sven Finch, died from Dragon. Don't know how Edie died, right? No, we never heard how Edie died. They are really nice memorials. That's true. Walter, Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, I made the mistake earlier as well, Catalyst Paradox, but Edie is the grandma, and we are Edith. Edie does not have a picture yet, so we don't know how she died. But I was confused about that as well, Catalyst Paradox. I thought that was just a nickname for Edith.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
So that is the sunken house.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Wait. You are pregnant, you go back in time, become Edie, and start the whole time loop paradox that leads to your family's dark fate. Oh no, please no. No, please don't let that happen.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I don't want to be riding. Okay.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Paradox talking about paradox. Yeah. Hootie tootie disco cutie. Hello AJ. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Have you recovered from the amazing movie The Greasy Strangler? Okay, let me make a small commercial. If you want to get your brain fried, if you want to see a movie that touches on every single genre out there, if you want to be scarred for life, if you want to be rocking in your chair not knowing what's up and what's down, then you have to watch the movie The Greasy Strangler. I got around. Thanks for the stream and enjoy the game. Thank you very much for stopping by, Jess Parks. And hope you have a great day. And hope to see you soon. But yeah, Greasy Strangler, amazing movie, but be careful, you won't be the same after it. Also, and that is the best part, I found
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did.
a notification
I get why she
sound
tried so hard
from
to
the
protect
Greasy
us.
Strangler, and I have hid it in one of the notifications. So one day, maybe one day, someone will trigger it, and by now I will have forgotten about it and will laugh my ass off.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom.
Watch it
now.
with your grandma.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday
Okay.
and find everything out for myself.
Okay. Guess we go up here. That seems safe.
But looking back on it now,
Okay.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Yeah, that's a lot of climbing. But we saw that tree in the Cthulhu sister thing. AJ's
I never
face
would've
is
come when I
okay
was
as long as
22
he,
weeks pregnant.
doesn't touch it. Never would have come when I was 22 and pregnant. Okay. Thought we were 17. Didn't it say somewhere that we were 17? Did I miss something there? Probably don't want to go over the windows. Can we go up here? Like jump up? No. Is there a ladder? Yeah.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Like milk bottles. Okay, let's go back into this very pleasant house.
They were both pretty intense.
Yes, we are the dancing queen. Okay, called the pregnancy. Yeah, good call. Insidious koala. Young and sweet and only 17. Yo, I'm not sure. She just told us that she's 22. So, she might be 17, but you can still be 20. Oh, it was 22 weeks pregnant. Then I just misheard that. I thought I heard 22 and pregnant. That makes sense.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in
Low-res
front of the
photos?
camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay, so what's in here? If I would have guessed, another creepy story. What? What's going on with him? What was that kind?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Picture.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
What was that?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Pictures of what? Oh, maybe here.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
This game has so many great feels. Yeah, I can see that. So, do I have to... That's the only thing with detail around you, so...
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh, there he is. Oh, what?
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
P photos.
That's the keeper.
Wow, great. Not creepy at all. This family.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always... Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Okay. Oh dear.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Wait, there she is.
Dad, I...
Just breathe.
Are we killing the deer? We are killing the deer, right?
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Wow, yeah, so cool.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Yeah, she seems really happy about that. Oh, now I'm
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, now I see.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
What?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Why? I mean, yeah, it was bye-bye, Daddy. I mean... Okay, that may be the next passage we use. Let's look around first a little bit, though.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Well, that's another approach you can take. I'll press F to pay respects to that. To that. Okay. Open the next passage.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh no! Benjamin has his banhammer again. Everyone be careful. Okay. Oh no! Pork Choppy, he will get banned. AJ as well. No, rip. Be careful of the winter banner.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Quack. I mean, I don't know what to do here. Oh! Okay. Crack.
That time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
What?
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Hey, oh!
I wonder what he saw.
Yes! We're getting those.
What his world was like.
That is fun. What the duck? Oh, Gregory, way! Yay!
Reminded me so much of Calvin.
Now that is fun.
Lost in his imagination.
Oh! Look at those. It's a party. So he's a Jedi, basically.
Whatever it was he saw.
Yay! Yay! Oh!
Sure made him happy.
How can I jump higher? Whoa! I jumped over the whale. I jumped the shark. If there were a shark. Hey! Way! Oh, can we go up there? Yes! Got it! Oh, I'm so good. That could be the whole game.
I worried about a baby being too happy.
Yay.
I'm slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
What?
I know you did everything you could.
No.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
What's with the call?
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, we can still jump. No, I missed it. I think I got it.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything.
Oh no, he will drown, will he?
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Okay, I still didn't really get what happened there. So he drowned?